Today in this video, we're gonna go over Alpharetta versus Milton. Which one is better for you and your family if you are trying to relocate or move to the Atlanta area? Alpharetta is a beautiful city here in North Atlanta, 30 minutes drive, and Milton the same, right next to Alpharetta. But there are so many differences between Milton and Alpharetta. Like in this video, we're gonna go over all the differences between these two beautiful cities. Alpharetta is named number 2 best places to raise a family in Georgia, while Milton is number 3 best places to raise a family in Georgia. But they are right next to each other and so different. So let's go over all the differences. If you are trying to relocate in the Atlanta area, you will love these two beautiful cities. Now the question is, which city will you choose to live in? Is it Alpharetta better or is it Milton better? Which lifestyle you actually prefer more, the Alpharetta or Milton? They are so different. So that's exactly what we're gonna be covering in this video today, and we are getting after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to understand everything about living in Atlanta, Georgia, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Atlanta and the beautiful suburbs. My name is Livia Bika with Keller Williams, North Atlanta. We get calls and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making their move to Atlanta and the beautiful suburbs, and we absolutely love it. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information is in the description below so we can help you for a smooth move to North Atlanta and the beautiful suburbs. So as I mentioned, today we're going to look at Alpharetta versus Milton. Which one is better for you and your family? So let's start with the city of Alpharetta. Alpharetta is a beautiful city here in North Atlanta, Georgia, only 26 miles north of Atlanta, usually a 30 minutes drive with no traffic. Alpharetta is positioned right between North Georgia mountains and the city of Atlanta. It's a beautiful suburb here in North Atlanta, Georgia, but it's becoming very expensive in the past 3 years. Now Milton on the other side is actually 37 miles north of Atlanta, so a little bit further than Alpharetta, usually 35 to 40 minutes drive to Atlanta. But it's a very rich suburb, equestrian farms, golf club communities, more of a rural area, but very trendy and very beautiful. So for those of you that are looking for like a luxury estate or you want to have a farm, I will say Milton is the best option for you. You will see once you go through Milton and once you visit, you will see farms everywhere. You will see beautiful standalone properties like luxury estates. Like mainly all the homes in Milton are built on 1+ acre lots. Of course, there are some exceptions in the smaller subdivisions, but the newer subdivisions and the golf club communities, usually they have big lots. Like if we look at the Manor Golf and Country Club, which is in Milton, it is such an amazing golf club community. Beautiful homes, from like 3,000 square feet up to 14,000 square feet, double gated with pool and cabanas and so many amenities. Like it's unbelievable what a beautiful subdivision and golf club community the Manor Golf and Country Club is. Now, Milton has a lot of equestrian centers, a lot of farms, horse farms, a lot of wineries. So for those of you that are looking more of a rural area, Milton is your to-go city. Now, on the other side, Alpharetta is more of a trendy city. It's becoming a little bit crowded because they were building a lot and a lot of people are actually trying to move to Alpharetta. Inventory right now these days is so low in Alpharetta and even in Milton, but the prices are going up still. In Alpharetta, you're gonna find some amazing swim and tennis communities, golf club communities, golf club centers, very upscale, I would say. but not as rural as Milton, for example. So, sometimes in Alpharetta, you do have the impression that homes are a little bit closer to each other, that homes can be a little bit smaller than Milton, for example. So that's another thing to look for. Do you want to be in an area that is super trendy and everybody wants to be in? Alpharetta has Avalon, Halcyon for shopping, dining, entertainment, so much to offer, like so many boutique stores, so many events. For example, if you go in Avalon, you're gonna have so many events. Every Saturday, Sunday, they have something going on there. Now, if you live in Milton, it's a short drive, like 15-20 minutes you are in Avalon. Depends exactly where in Milton you live, of course. But for those of you that want to be in Alpharetta, Alpharetta has a population of approximately 66,000 people, and 68% of the people that live in Alpharetta actually own their home, while only 32% rent. Now, medium household income in Alpharetta is at $134,000. Now, we looked in our local FMLS to see what's the medium sale price of a property in Alpharetta today, being January 2024. So the medium home price sale for a property in Alpharetta right now is at $670,000, while the average medium sale price of a property in Alpharetta is at $787,000. So very high prices, but still affordable. You will find also in Alpharetta condominiums, townhomes, single family properties, swim and tennis communities. You're gonna find also some older subdivisions. So for those of you that like, homes that were built in the 80s, you will find that in Alpharetta as well. Now, these subdivisions usually either they have a very small HOA fee or there is no HOA fee. So you can find some beautiful homes there as well, built in the 80s and 90s. Now, on the other hand, Milton, because it's such a new city, built in 2006, more of a rural and laid-back city. Okay, so we look at the prices in Milton also to see what's the medium sale price of a property in Milton today, being January 2024. Medium sale price of a property in Milton is at $1,255,000, while the average home sale price of a property in Milton is at $1.4 million. So very, very expensive, the city of Milton. Now, why is Milton so expensive? Because they have a lot of equestrian centers, a lot of farms, a lot of golf club communities. Now here, golf club communities, Milton has the Manor Golf and Country Club, White Columns Golf and Country Club, and they are gorgeous, beautiful, newer subdivisions. You can imagine, like, homes are so beautiful. Like, homes are selling in Milton, like you're gonna find from $2 million to $7 or $8 million just in these golf club communities. Like gorgeous golf club communities. So that's why the medium sale price of a property and average sale price is at $1.4 million, which is very, very high. Milton has a population of 40,000 people comparing to Alpharetta, which has 66,000. Now, 75% of the people that live in Milton actually own their homes, while only 25% rent. Now, for those of you that are going to travel, Milton is going to be a little bit further, as I said earlier. Alpharetta is going to be much closer to Atlanta and to the international airport. But now depends exactly what exactly you and your family enjoy the most. If you enjoy more equestrian center and you love to go horse riding or you love to go to the wineries, I will say look into Milton. If you don't like that and you want to be right next to Avalon for shopping and entertainment, events, and you want to have a beautiful, nice subdivision here in Alpharetta, then look in Alpharetta. Alpharetta is also named the technology city of the South, and it has over 700 technology companies. Now, also what's amazing about Alpharetta, Alpharetta has 25 million square feet of office space. So for those of you that work in tech industry, like, take a look at Alpharetta and look at the jobs in Alpharetta. There are so many jobs available. Now, for the differences between Milton and Alpharetta, it's very obvious, like prices are much lower in Alpharetta than Milton. Now, if you are somebody that is looking for a luxury estate and you want to have a farm, or you want to have an equestrian center, or maybe you don't want to have a farm, you want to have a luxury property in an amazing golf club community, but you want to have the space and you want to have, more privacy, I would say look into Milton, because Milton has, 1+ acre lots. Also in the big golf club communities, you're gonna find properties that are gated in the gated community, so double gated properties practically. Both cities are very safe, very low crime, but more things I would say going on in Alpharetta, because Alpharetta has Avalon, Halcyon, and so many boutique stores and so many things to offer, and less things in Milton, because Milton is more of a rural area, but Milton has much more to offer in the housing and the luxury market, and of course golf club communities, as I said earlier, and equestrian estates. So if you love that, please take a look into Milton. Now, both Alpharetta and Milton have amazing public school districts. Now, also for those of you that don't want to send your kids to public school, they also have private schools available as well in Alpharetta and Milton. So no need to worry about that. Now, one of the best high schools in Alpharetta is Alpharetta High School, which is actually number 3 in best public high schools in Georgia. Alpharetta High School has 2,198 students, and is also number 4 best college prep public high school in Georgia out of 416. Very, very good public high school, Alpharetta High School. So if you want to be in Alpharetta High School, make sure you get a property that is actually in Alpharetta High School. Like if you live in Alpharetta or right to the border where it borders Milton, you can be actually in Alpharetta High School. Now, Milton High School is number 6 in best public high schools in Georgia. It has 2,153 students, and Milton High School is number 12 best college prep public high school in Georgia out of 416. Now again, Milton and Alpharetta are both in Fulton County. Now, Fulton County is number 23 in best school districts in Georgia, number 5 most diverse school districts in Georgia, and number 9 best school districts for athletes in Georgia out of 174. So both Alpharetta and Milton are in Fulton County. Now, some of the best attractions in Alpharetta are Avalon, Halcyon, Top Golf Alpharetta, the Hotel at Avalon, Ameris Bank Amphitheater, Downtown Alpharetta, Alpharetta Music City, local breweries, The Cooler, and Wills Park Equestrian Center. Now, Milton best attractions are Milton History Trail, the Painted Horse Winery and Vineyards, Wills Park Equestrian Center, Pamelot Farm Horse Riding and Parties, Matilda's Music Under the Pines, Crab Apple Fest, Iron Horse Golf Club, Atlanta National Golf Club. So a lot of things to do in Milton as well, but I will say Alpharetta has a little bit more to offer, and of course is a little bit less expensive than Milton. Alpharetta also has an amazing subdivision, which is the Winward subdivision. Now, Winward has 20 neighborhoods. This is such a big subdivision. Winward subdivision in Alpharetta is one of the most famous subdivisions here in Georgia. Everybody knows about Winward. Now, what's amazing about Winward and Alpharetta in general, that though this beautiful subdivision is very close to downtown and is close to everything, it has all prices available. Like, prices are starting in Winward from $575,000 up to $5.5 million just in the Winward subdivision. Now, we're gonna see a lot of properties coming now on the market, usually March or April, and we're gonna do another video on that later on. But keep in mind, if you wanna be in Alpharetta and your price point is between $570 and $5.5 million, you can be actually very close to Avalon, 7 or 8 minutes driving to Avalon, which is amazing. And you can attend all the events in Avalon. Isn't that amazing? But make sure you call us, make sure you subscribe to the video and like the video, and make sure you give us a call so we can help you purchase an amazing property for you and your family. Now, if you want to be in Milton, Milton has higher prices than Alpharetta, is a little bit further. So if you need to commute to Atlanta, make sure you look at the distance, between where you work in Atlanta and where you live, because Georgia 400 can get very busy. It doesn't matter if you're going to Atlanta or you're coming from Atlanta. If you're in a rush hour, you will be stuck in traffic. So for you and your family, if you want to be in an equestrian center, or you want to be close to an equestrian center, you want to be in an amazing golf club community in Milton, more of a rural area, just look at Milton. Make sure you call us so we can actually show you some amazing properties in the Manor Golf and Country Club and White Columns Golf and Country Club in Milton. As I said, prices are starting from 1 million to 8 millions in the city of Milton. So a lot of properties, a lot of luxury estates are available in the city of Milton. Though it's very close to Alpharetta, but depends exactly if you're west, north, east, west, north. Now, make sure you comment below and let me know which city is better for you. Are you going to choose Alpharetta or are you going to choose Milton? For you and your family, do you love to be in a golf club community close to equestrian estates, or do you want to be in a trendy city close to Avalon in Alpharetta, just like a beautiful city here in Atlanta? This is Livia Bica with Keller Williams North Atlanta. Until next time, I hope to see you around town.